Final big pumpkin of the year. It's a racer growing in the corner of the garden where we got 2 racers at the end of last year. And probably the last racer for this garden for a while. Gonna pull out all the volunteer vines next year, which I didn't do this year. And I ended up with nearly 30 vines and very small pumpkins. And not 30 pumpkins either, only about 24. So it's not a good deal. In the future, the racers will be growing in this side yard here. Some folks in the Backyard Pumpkin Growers Society group on Facebook assured me that it's okay to grow pumpkins on grass. You can handle the grass growing. So, kind of a sad scene. The garden's quit for the year. Those are the sunflowers. They need to be, well, they need to dry a few more days and then be cut down. One of them fell over. The little sunflowers are still doing okay though. And actually this is the second pumpkin that's still in the garden. This is another racer. And I don't know how big it's going to get. But it's growing on the sidewalk. Who else we have here? We have this guy out here. I don't know if I even have him on the camera. I think I do. Let's try zooming in. Yep. It's been raining like crazy for the last couple of weeks. And I don't dare step in the garden because I'll get full of mud. Let's see if I can steady this a bit. And now I can't find it. There we go. But there's the other pumpkin. That's a really small one and it's very, very dark. It's got a lot of scabs on it. I think it's a Red Warty thing, but I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see if I can get it there. Yeah. Well, whatever. And so there's 3 pumpkins left out here. Lots of cherry tomatoes. We have 1 watermelon, which is loving all the water that we're getting, but it won't be loving the temperature starting tomorrow. It's going to get quite cool here. Autumn tends to start on September 1st in this area. We get flashes of summer after that, but not... Oh my, I'm having trouble with this. There's our watermelon. Not very big. It's only a little personal watermelon. Lots of cherry tomatoes growing there. And here's our butternut squash. All male flowers. There is no squash in here. Yeah. So, they did get a late start. This wasn't a good place to put them either, so we're not going to get anything out of here, I don't think. But we're supposed to get even more rain today. We've had about 4 or 5 inches in the last week. And would have done the garden a lot more good in July when it went dry. But what can you do? We can go to the garage and take a look at our harvest, which is -4, whatever you see in there, because I have given 4 pumpkins away. Boy, this one racer vine. Look at it's got this one pumpkin on it, and it's sending a lot of female flowers up. But of course losing them because the one pumpkin is winning the battle here. Okay. do have questions about that pumpkin. It's a little bit yellow. Alright. Okay. There's a Red Warty Thing and either a racer or a cargo down there. And we've got the long pumpkin and 2 more there. Here's a nice size, not a real big one, but nice size. And there's our giant, which the seeds will be shared with some folks on Backyard Pumpkin Growers Society. It was probably originally a racer, but it's a hybrid now. It's been growing in my garden for at least a year. Or not growing, but the seeds have been there. Yeah, there's a little tiny one behind this little tiny one. This is a cross between a Red Warty Thing and a racer here. I give the seeds away, but I can't guarantee they're going to turn out that way. Little warts on it. Right there and there. And here's another cross. And there is a Cronus, which I'm not growing again. So, yeah. All together about 24 pumpkins. And I'll keep posting videos, but it's not going to be real fascinating for the next few weeks. I'm just waiting for the one big one to ripen. And after that we'll do Halloween videos. So that's all for today, and I'll see you next week.